Well, our research was not aimed at documenting a decline. What we wanted to do first is get an idea of the global catch that would be based on independent estimates of the local catch, of the catch of each country. You see, there are global statistics that is produced by the various countries, and they submit the fisheries statistics to Rome, to the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, FAO. And it puts it together, FAO, and redistributes them. And we knew that the FAO doesn't really question this data and that they get from the various countries. And if the countries omit a certain part of the fisheries, they will not replace that. So the sectors that are omitted is the recreational sector. The small-scale sectors are not well represented either, like, for example, subsistence fishing by women or by men on near the coast of various countries is not usually reported by the authorities in various countries, even when these fisheries are important. So we documented all of this, and the result was that the catches were higher than anticipated, but they declined fast. They declined much faster than was anticipated, but this was a result that was surprising to us. We did the work for every country separately, and when we put them together, this was the result. The idea of the creation of fish base was conceived when I was based in the Philippines, actually, and people didn't have access to information about the fish that are exploited. So the idea was to create a database that would contain information about the fish, their growth, their mortality, their food, and so on, such that people can use that in so-called assessment, how the fishery is doing. Because at the time, people didn't know how tropical fish really behave in terms of growth, mortality, food, and so forth. And so FishBase started, and now it covers all fish of the world, 35,000 species, and gives this information for many of the species, and it has 50 million page views a month by about 500,000 visitors every month. So it is an immense success, but actually it was not really conceived to help us doing the work that we did later on what is the real catch of the world, because we had no notion at the time that this was the real catch of the world was an issue. But it turned out to be very useful because the fish base was used to assign the catch to various species whose property we knew. But fish base is used by all kind of people to do all kind of things. And I'm pleased to have made this database to the public at large, which make good use of it.